Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Keith's YouTube channel.
Keith's the YouTube Emily in Montreal episode 5.
5, yes. Joined again by Cole, who is also in Montreal.
I'm also here, yeah.
We did stuff, and
We
I
did a lot
took
of stuff.
pictures while we did stuff in places that we were going. This is a record store we went to. This one you said was like mostly punk themed.
Yeah, there was a lot of like epic punk deep cuts. And there was a lot of stuff I was like, that's cool that exists, and then stuff that I was like, I didn't know this existed, and I feel like a sham.
The guy working there, we had a little conversation about this. Was he judging us because we were like posers and we didn't know like what the heck was going on in the punk scene? Or was he judging us just because we spoke English?
Yeah. I feel like it's, now that we thought about it more, I feel like it's probably both.
Yeah, it's probably
Because
just
it's
both.
just like these fucking Anglophones came in and just looked at like bad brains like a fucking normie.
And I pointed at Gigi Allen
Yeah.
as if, you know, I know what the fuck is really up with Gigi Allen. I've just read like the Wikipedia article. I don't really know. Gigi Allen though, a legend. I can recognize that. And then we were walking to another record store. From this record store, I saw these really overgrown trellises. I thought that was neat.
Yesterday we just went to like 4 record stores.
It was great.
It was the grind.
I was used to going on vacation and finding record stores and wanting to look through them for a long time, and then being with people who didn't want to do that. But this time, we actually were on the same page,
Yeah.
with an appropriate amount of time to spend in the record store.
I do collect it, so.
This was a mural that I think is maybe by the same mural artist as that mural where all the birds are in houses and they're like singing about the eggs. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the episode where that was featured. Probably not.
If it was not in an episode I was in, then the answer is no.
No, yeah. Well, real ones. Shout out Sarah and Kevin, just getting the
What's up,
obligatory-
Sarah and Kevin?
What's up, Sarah and Kevin? Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode.
of our show just for you.
Hell yeah.
They may recall the mural that I was talking about. This was a good stairwell.
Oh yeah, the like
Very
Halloween
orange.
house, half orange, half black.
This is where Hubie Halloween lives. Our
Whoa.
boy.
God, one of Adam Sandler's greatest roles pretending to be retarded. Not the best. The
not the-
Waterboy is
like-
probably the peak, but you know.
Unless you want to count Uncut Gems.
No, Uncut Gems, he's a genius. He's the
is,
smartest guy ever.
Good tree here. We got the Doom,
MF
Mural.
Doom, Doctor Doom.
MF Doom. It looks like he should be holding a microphone. Like, this has a mental illusion of a microphone to me. So we thought this was the record store, but all of the signs were for comics, and then it turned out to be a comic store, and the record store was across the street.
Yeah.
And good flower. Oh, and then I had heard about this from my friend that lives here, that there's this Myco Boutique, which is like a mushroom store. And we happened to come across it, and it's pretty amazing. They were growing some mushrooms in there. They had all sorts of dried mushrooms. Kevin, if you're watching this, if there's any type of mushroom that you have a hard time finding, maybe some dried hen of the woods even, that's crazy. I can go back here. I can pick up some mushrooms. It was a pretty cool store.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was kind of over my head.
Yeah, it was very much stuff I have not even the slightest fucking clue about. So I was just like, damn, there's hella mushrooms
There's a
here.
lot of mushrooms here.
I bet if Kevin was there, he would have been in mushroom fan heaven.
This store was really set up for him.
Yeah.
This I took a picture of, and I'm not sure why. Can do a little Where's Waldo hunt to see if there's anything interesting. I don't know. Sometimes you just take a picture of the street,
Yeah.
kind of get a sense of it.
And you saw that chick running and you were like, whoa.
White woman detected.
White woman spotted.
And then we bought this album. This is very exciting. So there's this Kid Stuff Records that puts out records that are like themed on kids' properties without actually holding any of the copyrights to it, and they're just kind of like nonsense and insane, but sometimes really, really good. Like their Donkey Kong album
The
is
Donkey Kong
actually
album, all timer.
an amazing album. So I tracked down the Donkey Kong album for Alex's birthday, and then Alex got the One Pac-Man album in Dutch for Christmas for me. And now I found this other Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man album on the same imprint. So very excited for this. And then when I asked the guy, because it was in this like display case, I had to ask the guy to get it for me, and he was like, "Oh, I got a whole box of this kind of stuff." Which I was like almost foaming at the mouth. I was so excited, but there was nothing really interesting in there. It's mostly Disney stuff.
Yeah, like children's Disney records and like Nancy Drew read along.
Yeah.
Like sealed though, which is kind of
the
awesome.
sealed was crazy because these are all from like the early '80s. So for like 40 years, they've just been sitting around, and we got one of them. Very good. This was a Bape ad. I was kind of surprised to see a Bape ad.
Yeah, I didn't realize they still were in fashion.
The era of Bape seems long over, but
It feels like even back in the day it was like Bape and Supreme, and now I feel like if you talk about Supreme, people are like, that's yesterday's news.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember the last time I heard about... Oh, actually I can. They put out a Supreme Gundam. And that caused a bit of a stir among Gundam fans. But like just among Gundam fans. They can't just like launch themselves in the mainstream news anymore by being like, oh, Supreme Brick, Supreme Fire Extinguisher or whatever.
I really made like a Supreme Fender Stratocaster.
Well, yeah. Stuff like that.
I feel like that was kind of at the peak when they did shit like that.
They just used to be able to put the box logo on anything.
Yeah.
And it would sell out in 12 seconds.
There was today in one of the stores we like decided to not go in because it looked too fancy. There was just a shirt with the Supreme lettering that said poutine on it.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, that's like tourist trap type clothing.
So tourist trap. That's the era that Supreme is in now. They've transitioned into the tourist trap era and not the actual hype beast wear. This was another record store we were in. This one was mostly like electro stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. But I really liked this banner thing they had up.
Yeah, this was the various cool little spots we went to. Should we go over
Oh yeah, we got
behind us that we
purchases. Got some banger albums.
The relevant ones. These are all yours. Those are just mine.
Alright, we got a good selection at these various stores. So we were talking about awful records. I was showing Cole some of the lesser known awful record players, including Slug Christ, this strange like cryptid type rapper who just kind of makes weird party music. And then we found one of his cassettes at one of these record stores, so I had to get it.
Well, today we went to Cheap Thrill.
Cheap Thrills, yeah, this is at Cheap Thrills.
Was like,
kicked ass.
It was a very cool store that was also weirdly lopsided, but it had a really good black metal section.
I think I took a picture of the stairs. You can actually kind of see.
Yeah.
It's not really synced up with the earth. I got this Garfield record called Garfield Am I Cool or What? And it's just a bunch of blues. And there's like no connection with Garfield at all, as far as I can tell. There's a little booklet in here.
Whoa.
Whoa. We got the Fat Cat profile on Garfield. This is canonical Garfield information.
Oh.
That his nicknames are Amoeba Man. What?
They call me Doorway. They call me Night Master.
They call me Pink Dress.
They call me Pineapple Man.
So this is actually the soundtrack for some Garfield primetime special. Garfield's hatred for Mondays is where Monday Morning Blues got thrown in there. His love of eating, Carl Anderson's Fat is where it's at.
I feel like I only know
Clever.
holiday-based Garfield specials. If this was like the Garfield Halloween special soundtrack, I would be like, well, obviously it's This Is the Night.
The Garfield Christmas special, I think, still hits. It's a nice one.
Those both still have. They're just smilers. This got like BB King and like Patti LaBelle. It's like actual like banger like blues and soul.
It's a really good selection, yeah. Very happy with that. And then I think I showed this in the last video. This is just like a Boy Packer record I like that me and my friend who lives here had been talking about. And then we saw it on vinyl again today. Which is kind of funny. It's
also,
fairly
Cheap
rare.
Thrills, Boy Packer enjoyers in there.
They're pandering to the Boy Packer lovers. I got a Silver Mount Zion album, very appropriate, being in Montreal. Banger. I love this one. And then I got this Mount Erie album that I've been looking for forever. And I kind of had given up because I thought it was like hella out of print. It could have been reprinted because this guy kind of just blew up somewhat recently into the mainstream, which is like Pitchfork readers.
Anthony Fantano
The
fans.
Fantano fans latched onto him, so maybe they're reissuing his stuff. But yeah, great finds. And then, of course, the Miss Pac-Man and her prized people.
Yeah. And I got Great Refuse. The Shape of Punk to Come, kind of a classic, as they say. I don't usually get CDs, but this came with like live DVD.
The live DVD is probably going to be pretty nuts.
And like a documentary about the dissolution of the band. So, pretty sweet.
I think my favorite thing about that record is that if you remember that they're Swedish and you try to hear a Swedish accent, you can kind of hear a Swedish accent.
Yeah.
But then it like goes away if you forget.
I think the first song I heard from them was New Noise.
Oh yeah. That's in some movies and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just, perhaps most famously in the opening scene of Crank. Where he just instantly like wakes up fucked up and like breaks a television and runs out into the street, and it's fucking awesome.
See, we could watch Crank and I could be like, oh, it's a Refuse. Oh, they're making the New Noise.
But I had like no clue they were Swedish because I was just like, I don't know, it's just a guy screaming.
It's hard to tell because it's in that like screamy punk voice, and then every once in a while, especially on the ones where it's like they're doing like spoken word poetry and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, good picture, good trilobites. This was today, this was today. So today we're like, oh, it's pretty cool though. Let's go to the Museum of Fine Arts.
Yeah.
Because that's like a nice, long indoor activity. Check out some art. So we got off the subway, do.
It's like German tile pattern.
Yeah, it was intense.
Flag.
This graffiti, also intense. Some sort of sacred geometry thing going on here, maybe.
Yeah, it's Golden Ratio, that episode of Criminal Minds, where Jason Alexander is the villain in like a really obvious bad wig, and he kills based on the Golden Ratio.
What are you talking about? Is this real?
Yeah, this is an episode of Criminal Minds.
That's awesome.
It's like
I never wanted to watch that show before.
It's in like the 4th season or something. There's a lot of funny shit in that show. I won't get into it because we'll be here forever. But
Jason Alexander killing people based on the Golden Ratio. True.
That's what it's all about. Second one. Hey, this is the
Leonard Cohen.
huge
right?
Leonard Cohen mural. I'm
pretty sure that's Leonard Cohen. I couldn't tell who it was at first, and I just thought it was some giant
Leonard
man.
Cohen. Yeah, that's our guy.
I don't know, I just can't get over this technique of just yelling at your phone.
But then it answers back with information, results.
You can't argue with results.
Exactly.
But yeah, maybe he lived near here.
All I know is hallelujah. That's all I got for you.
Well, hallelujah! We made it to the Fine Arts Museum.
Yeah.
Great. Well, first we went to this building. How naive, thinking it was the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts.
Why would you ever label a building the Museum of Fine Arts when it's not even the Museum of Fine Arts?
It's just unclear what this building was, but it was some sort of decoy that we couldn't get into.
Maybe it's like where they keep stuff they don't have on display.
That could be an archive.
Yeah.
Well, we never found out because this is a church next to it. That looked nice.
Yeah.
We were kind of exploring around this building trying to get in, and I was like, oh, maybe it's down here, and it was just like the scariest door of all time.
It's like a Mirror's Edge door. You don't go in there.
No, that one's just decorative. So then we looked across the street, we saw the real one. I was like, oh, great. But we couldn't get in because you have to book tickets online, and it was all booked up for today. So maybe what they did is they saw us try to get into the decoy building, and they're like, no.
This is not fucking happening.
Block their IP. So that was disappointing. We'll try again later, maybe. Actually book our tickets. I want to see what's up with Nicholas Party.
Yeah.
Who is certainly having a party with these mushrooms. And, so we were like, alright, what do we do now? And we Googled anime store and record store to see what was in the area.
Yeah, and then we found
Cheap
Thrills.
Cheap Thrills, yeah.
We were like, another record store.
So first we had to walk through, I think probably we saw...
this shit's awesome.
I love this thing. This is just a teaser of the art we could have seen within.
God.
No idea what this is or is for, but I love it.
Funny shit. That's what it's for. It's there to make you laugh.
Just having a little laugh. This was some really spooky Masonic looking door to what I think was the first Holt Renfrew location, if I was reading the sign right. And I got really excited because I thought it was still an extant Holt Renfrew, which is often fun to look through, but no. And now I noticed that there's... What is that?
It says Nomads.
Nomads. Okay. I thought for a second it was the lunar lander, and I was like, dang, are you saying the Apollo program was not a hoax? It's one of the tracks on that album? Oh! Anyways, this is like...
Absolutely destroying the microphone. It was in the red so hard.
It's okay, it hits the red all the time.
Alright.
It's just the part of the Keith's YouTube channel tradition. Uncomfortably loud audio.
No audio balance, no editing, no plan.
No audio whatsoever. Uncomfortably loud audio. Audio recorded out of the wrong microphone. All classics. This was like a really bougie apartment building we walked past.
Yeah, we were like in the really rich area. There was like
We saw the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah, the Ritz-Carlton. I had some like fucked up restaurant next to it that was like every dish is like fucking $50 at minimum.
Yeah. They had a $250 steak on there.
Yeah.
It's bonkers.
So much fucking money, but I guess if you're staying there and you're probably already a billionaire.
Yeah. I think that's how they make it. It's as long as one rich fuck walks down the street. So this was
this is the black metal section in Cheap Thrills.
A huge black metal section.
Look at all that Burzum.
Look at that Burzum, dude. Our man is out here. Dark Throne?
I was about to say shout out Varg, but actually not shout out Varg probably.
Yeah, no. We don't necessarily need to cross over with that audience.
Yeah.
It's enough to just respect the man's music. Shout out.
Laugh from a distance.
Shout out Gleb if you're watching this.
Shout out Gleb.
Like a lot of these bands. Behemoth. Blasphemy. It's tough to recognize them with this English language recreation of their names.
What is this like normal lettering?
What the heck?
Embarrassing.
I can't read that. This was the spooky crooked staircase. This whole building was at like a weird angle.
Yeah, even like the store itself was lopsided.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
It doesn't look quite right in this picture, right?
Yeah, something about it looks off.
Something about the perspective. And then, trying to walk up these stairs, you felt like you were drunk. Good times.
Great time.
And then...
Oh, yeah.
Miracle of miracles. So you had already heard about this. I don't know where you heard about this first.
So when you offered to, ferry me here as your consort...
Alright.
when you offered to bring me out here so you could have someone to hang out with so you weren't alone in French Canada, I looked up just like shit to do in Montreal, and they gave me like a TripAdvisor of just like all the things you can do in Quebec. And one of the first things was just like Barbie Expo. And I was like, what's Barbie Expo? And I clicked on it and it was just like, yeah, see like Barbie and Louis Vuitton. And I was like, that sounds fucking funny and we should go see it.
So you brought it up and I was like, yeah, alright, we can put it on the list. And then I kind of forgot about it. You didn't really mention it, maybe in passing as like a joke.
Yeah, I didn't really like, I did like, even, I did seriously want to see it. But I just was kind of like.
I kind of did too, but I wasn't sure how serious you were.
We were just like busting around to other places.
Then, just happened on the way from one record store to one card shop. It was there.
Yeah, it was just right in the way on the way to a game store. And
this is like absolutely crazy to me. It was totally free. All you did was just like walk inside, and there was like no admission. Not even like a fill out this form with your contact info.
Yeah, you just went in.
They weren't profiting from this at all. It stuns me. It's I'm
it's
so
really
deep in the pit with these things now.
It's actually like probably the coolest thing I've seen here.
Yeah, no.
Which I know sounds psychotic. It's also in the most like bougie room ever.
Oh yeah.
With these like beautiful chandeliers
everywhere.
And this like big fountain in the middle.
And you could just wander into this.
Yeah, you just fucking walk in for free. People were just in there with their kids and stuff. And they were like, whoa.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, this is the coolest place on earth.
It was. And then what will follow here is probably 50 pictures of Barbies.
Yeah.
We took pictures of all the ones we found interesting, and there was a lot.
There was a lot of interesting ones. There was a lot of really exciting Barbies.
It was great.
It was so cool. This place was so fucking cool.
Like, I saw this one pretty early on, right?
Yeah,
that
was one of the first ones we saw.
This is as crazy as it's gonna get.
Yeah, just
this
like,
is so, meta and
Barbie in fashion. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, so she's on the runway, whatever.
But it got so crazy.
Immediately.
Oh, here I did a little video pan.
Ah, okay.
So you can see the scope. People can see just how many Barbies we're talking about here. Aha! So I can tell that you're trying to avoid the camera, so that's why I aggressively attacked you with the camera.
Because you were like, I'm taking a video pan, and I was like, it would probably suck if you're trying to see all these Barbies and instead my big fucking head's in the way.
Yeah, look at all of them. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's so many.
There's so many. And this was like one corner.
Yeah, this was just one part of it.
It was Canada Barbie.
Yeah, RCMP Barbie.
RCMP Barbie. She's certainly happy.
She's having a great time.
She's probably getting drunk at the trucker convoy.
Yeah.
This was the first Ken we saw.
Yeah, like Samurai
Ken.
Ken.
Freaking out about Samurai Ken. He's awesome.
Matching with like the Japanese Barbie.
So yeah, there was a whole like different nationalities of Barbie wall. We were looking for the Bosnian Barbie.
Yeah, there was no Bosnian Barbie.
Disappointing, but a lot of other countries represented. Irish Barbies.
Our people.
Cole and I both of Irish heritage, so very excited to see these fine maidens. Princess of Ireland. I don't know if that makes any sense.
A beautiful goddess.
Imperial Russia.
Princess of Imperial Russia. Also, shout out to Gleb. Shout out to Gleb for this one as well, I'm told.
Yeah. Here's the enemy. Unfortunately, there was no little Russian firing squad of Barbies to erase them from history.
Fuck. This was Edward and Bella wedding Barbies from Breaking Dawn Part 1.
God damn. It's so realistic.
God, it looks not even
Robert
anything
Pattinson.
Slightly similar to Robert Pattinson.
My heart is beating so fast when I see him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit.
The acting talent of a generation. And I have no hyperbole in my voice when I say that. Like, I've never seen these Twilight movies, but I assume he actually just kicks ass in them, despite, whatever they are about vampires fighting werewolves or whatever.
He's just really creepy in all of them.
That's good.
Because he read the script as like, this is the creepiest guy ever. So you're just like, I don't know. Even when they were coming out, he just like trashed them in the media, and they were all just like, these are dog shit. Because this book sucks. These movies are stupid.
I only wanted to make $10 million, and then I will go make good time.
I'm gonna go be in real films.
He's so good.
The first Twilight's kind of hilarious, though. Oh yeah, this is like... Cool. Yeah, these little like motorized runway setup.
This is impressive. The cameras are flashing. They have a little dressing room.
Everyone's in their best.
This was like the
like
YSL. Yeah. And they got the Mondrian painting into the dress, which I think is something that YSL actually did. I don't know. Shout out Steven, probably knows, not watching this.
Steven never watching.
I don't think Steven Yee has watched a single video on my YouTube channel.
That's fucked up.
Even though we starred in a movie together. You can't support my YouTube career. This is like the pop culture zone.
Yeah.
All sorts of Barbies and...
The Halle Berry Catwoman.
Halle
Berry Catwoman Barbie is one of my favorites from this.
Why?
So fucking funny.
Orlando Bloom Legolas.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Orlando Bloom.
Who the fuck is this?
This one?
Yeah. Is this supposed to be like Mulan?
Mulan never dresses like that, though, does she?
Maybe in the sequel.
She becomes like Empress of China.
I've never watched Mulan 2, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was like the first pop culture thing with like a lot of dragons on it that I could think of that would be here.
Well, there's like a lot of kind of Disney childhood core stuff.
Who is this at the front even? Is that like it looks like Black Canary.
I don't even know what Black Canary is.
It's like a DC hero. Obviously, she dates the Green Arrow.
Oh, right. The Green Arrow's girlfriend, yeah.
Someone who did not watch Justice League or Justice League Unlimited, did not see the Music Meister episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold. No, real ones now.
I saw you guys talking about Music Meister once, and that's all I can retain.
There's an episode of a Batman cartoon. It's like a musical episode, guest starring Neil Patrick Harris as this villain called the Music Meister who just can sing and enchant people.
Well, that he had the whole like musical web series around that era, right? The sing-along blog.
Oh, Dr. Horrible? Yeah, that was like a short film or like episode of
it.
It's like 40 minutes. I watched it. Right? Yeah, it's a musical. Because it's him and like Nathan Fillion and Felicia Day.
Nathan Fillion, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds entertaining.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it was made by Joss Whedon during the writers' strike, and if you're morally opposed to Joss Whedon Productions,
it's not so much morally opposed, just kind of like embarrassed by it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I would be opposed to the new one, but you know.
But you know,
he already made.
You got your Buffy legacy.
I got my Buffy legacy. He already made Dr. Horrible. I've seen a lot of it. You know how it is.
This was like a little New York diorama.
They got the cats in the back.
They got the cats.
They got Skimbleshanks. They got Rumpelstiltskin.
I thought for some reason this one was like censored. But I think that's just a different part of the scenery.
That one's got cum on her face. She's embarrassed about
it. Stepping out of the taxi cab.
The fake taxi happens to the best
of us. Happens to the best of us. Who hasn't gone to New York and
hopped in the fake
hide their face after the fake taxi? It's just a rite of passage.
Happens to everybody.
I like this businessman Barbie with the cup and Joe.
Girl boss Barbie.
She snorted 3 lines and is walking in the wrong direction on the street.
Isn't that just how like Times Square works? You just walk every direction.
Yeah, once they do the scramble crossing, it's like a free for all. It's like a Young and Dundas we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, or like wherever the fuck we were in Montreal.
Yeah, Montreal. It seems like they just have those on like a lot of intersections. Like not even just the crazy ones.
I mean, people will also just cross on red lights. Pedestrians here do not give a single fuck.
People will cross like aggressively on red lights, like they have something to prove. Yeah. It's scary. I can't do it.
Everyone here who drives unhinged, and everyone who walks hard.
It's like an arms race, you know, between the drivers and the pedestrians, and they've just pushed themselves to these totally unreasonable hell worlds.
I hope the mic didn't pick up me burping. That would be unfortunate.
Right.
I guess, yeah.
Alright, next is... Oh yeah, they had like Van Gogh. Barbie.
Starry Night Barbie, Mona Lisa Barbie.
Mona Lisa Barbie over here.
Mona Lisa.
The what's this guy's Klimt. I like how some of them they made them dress up like the person in the painting, and then other times they just dress them up as the painting.
Yeah.
Like this Monet one.
Well, there's no water lily person, is there?
No, unless they were drowning.
Whoa! Game theory. The dark secret behind Monet.
Monet drowned his victims in his titular water lily pond.
And here's where it gets crazy.
But that's just a theory.
Claude Monet is actually Phone Guy. Who's also the Purple Man?
Is this Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know of it through, like, meme osmosis of people making fun of it. Oh yeah, this was sweet.
These are some bangers here.
Yeah, Diana Ross and Cher Barbie.
They're duetting. This is the most beautiful collab. Even though they're both plastic. I think the face on this one's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Some of them had like really...
The Cher face is decent too.
The Cher face isn't bad either, yeah. Like, it looks more like Cher than any other person.
The Audrey Hepburn face was, like, really good.
That one kind of freaks me out.
I was like, it's Audrey Hepburn.
We got some Tokidoki.
Avril Lavigne, Hello Kitty.
Yeah. Jay baiting Barbie. This is the first time I've seen a Barbie with tattoos.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, right?
She got the tattoos. She got the, like... straight across bangs.
Yeah. This is definitely of an era.
Yeah.
An era that was over too soon.
I should make more Barbies with tattoos. I think that would be funny.
They should have like a tattooable Barbie. It comes with little stickers.
Tattoo artist Barbie.
Yeah. Tattoo artist Barbie and Ken that has uncomfortable, terrible practice tattoos.
Ken that has like a misshapen rose over his esophagus.
yeah. Here we got more Robert Pattinson.
Oh yeah, Breaking Down Part 2, Edward and Bella.
This was like the only complete duplicate I think we saw where they were just like, here's again.
There was more share. There was 2 or 3 more shares.
But that's like a person, you know?
Yeah, that's
This
true.
is just like one film franchise.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's just like bikered out. I don't know what the fuck the deal with that is. Mulder and Scully though.
What? Scully? He's so happy.
I love looking for
Well,
aliens.
this time for sure it's an alien.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet, look at that. Got the Speed Racer
and Trixie. Shout out to the Wachowski sisters.
That's awesome.
That movie rocks.
That
Fuck
movie
anyone
is
who says different.
That's Jack's favorite movie. Shout out to Jack.
That's Jack's
Also,
favorite
someone
movie.
not watching this. Yeah, he said that before.
That's awesome.
He lent it to me on Blu-ray, and then I was too lazy to watch it on Blu-ray, so I just pirated it. But you know, he spurred me into watching it. I hadn't
Did you
seen
pirate
it
the
before.
Blu-ray version?
Yeah.
Okay,
1080p all the way.
That's fine, I guess. Let's just put a DVD on it.
And, well, you know, it was easier this way. Yeah, great movie, great franchise, great Barbies.
Yeah.
I really like how they captured her haircut here.
She's got the Kiki Palmer hair.
Yeah.
There's another name for that, and I'm not going to say it on camera. Because this is rude to Kiki Palmer.
Here I did a little pan, because this shelf was just excellent in general.
Yeah, Betty and Wilma, I Dream of Jeannie,
Yeah.
Bewitched.
Bewitched and Dream of Genie back to back.
Well, even in the Carol Burnett shows.
The
Carol Burnett,
show.
they had Lucy,
Shouts out
Mary
to the
Poppins.
Little Red Riding Hood with the creepy wolf one. Oh, there's another tatted up one from
Yeah,
Mod World.
Yeah, Sandy. And Grease.
The Grease Barbies.
James Dean.
James Dean.
Great James Dean.
Rebel Without a Cause.
I think it's funny that like most stuff in these costumes is like very to scale, and then he just has like a zipper pull tab the size of his face.
Real zipper.
I think that's just like logistical issues, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Bird one.
He has on
King
the
Kong
birds
one.
and the King Kong.
She's just
Disembodied
grabbed.
monkey hand.
She doesn't even seem that upset about it.
Dick. Well, the whole movie is about how she wants to fuck the gorilla.
Well, this has been a matter of scholarly debate for nearly a century, but you're right.
The debate's over.
The debate is over, and you're right, and she wants to have sex with King Kong.
I am only correct or ahead of my time.
Lord of the Rings. I don't even know. Is this Aragorn?
Yeah,
Is that what he looked like? I thought he kind of dressed like a hobo.
Well, I think this is at the end.
Oh, when he's returned as the king.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
alright.
come back and been like, hey guys.
Hey. Legally Blonde 2, banger.
Epic Elle Woods with her little dog.
Those movies are so great.
Pretty classic.
Criminally underrated. So this was the area. That's it for Barbie pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I took more, honestly. I thought we'd be here for like an hour.
Well, we saw a lot of the stuff that we didn't take back because it was just like 100 like Goddess of Seasons Barbie.
Oh yeah. I should have taken some of those. Those were strange.
Goddess of Wisdom Barbie.
All these
It's like the owl, like Athena.
yeah. They seem kind of occult. These Barbies. All sorts of symbols and stuff on these
like
ornate outfits.
Religion Barbie.
But it's pretty cool. So my understanding, this was like Barbie haute couture. So I think most of these were like handmade for the exhibit.
Yeah.
That's really impressive. Like, you know, for all the jokes we can make about how terrible some of the faces are, the costumes and stuff are amazing.
Yeah, it's all, I don't know, it's all pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I always get excited for anything that's just like, that entire row of just referencing 60s sitcoms was just
yeah.
like so big. I was like, this is
It
awesome.
just gets better and better.
No, Bewitched.
Bewitched one, right?
Bewitched is such an all-timer, and then Lucy right there.
right there.
Mary Poppins may be my favorite Disney movie.
Really?
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
that's a
Mary
good pick.
Poppins.
Yeah.
Or at least like top 3. It's like that, the furry Robin Hood, and the Winnie the Pooh.
The furry Robin Hood was a huge favorite of mine as a kid.
Yeah, I think the furry Robin Hood was my favorite when I was little.
It has almost like a video game feel, you know? It has like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I could try to explain this for a while, but maybe you get what I mean.
I kind of see what you mean.
The way, like, the big raiding the castle scene near the end, and he fights through all, like, the different levels of guards and stuff.
He really
that
kind of
really struck with me.
Assassin's Creed's his way through that shit.
He does. It's badass. So this was the mall that the Barbie thing was in.
Yeah.
It looked really, really bougie. We didn't look around too much. Look at the size of this freaking palm trees.
Yeah.
Chandeliers.
Yeah, those stores looked super expensive. This is where I saw the Poutine Supreme shirt in one of the windows on the level we were on.
And then
we had this like game store that we were intending to go to before we serendipitously appeared upon the Barbie Expo, one of the happiest places on earth.
It was really beautiful.
It was so good.
Barbie Expo.
Holy shit!
But this store was fantastic too. They had
Yeah.
tons of magic stuff, tons of Pokemon cards, and then like oodles of old games. I'd never seen this many GBA games in one place before. This is like an entire tower,
This is where we
just thick with GBA games.
bust out phase 2 of the park.
Oh yeah, we got some sick shit here.
All right, we got 2 sets of Faye Valentine magic card sleeves. Fucking sweet.
Our girl Faye Valentine, and that's like high quality sleeves too. Those are that's like the good brand.
Yeah, it's like the dragon shit. It's the same stuff that I got the Buffy sleeves. The 2 different kinds of Buffy sleeves.
All the best.
And then you got
babes
this
represented.
you know.
Like that. This is a very strange kind of cult classic GameCube game that I hadn't thought about in probably 15 years, and then it was just for sale here. You play as pinball flippers, and you hit a big ball to knock over an army, and then you also have the microphone. It comes with a microphone, which is great because I have no clue where my GameCube microphone is, and you just scream at your soldiers to fight better. And that's it. That's all the control you have over the game.
I'm like 90% sure this was like one of the like voted worst meltdown Germa streams when he played this game, and it just like didn't work. As I should show these again because it was not. The camera was not big.
I forgot to put it in big camera mode.
There you go. See on the side. There she is. If you know, you know. If you've seen The Great Cowboy Bebop, you know. If you've seen the live action show, even.
All-time classic animes. And then also I bought a pack of Mystery Booster.
Oh.
Wow, guess what? Genre shift.
Whoa!
It's time to open magic cards.
Hello, everyone. Rudy here. This is for my patron, Michael.
Alright, let's... I don't really have a good angle to do this with. We'll just have to do the hold it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's Embrace. Oh, real beautiful there. New outfit for Sarah.
She's gorgeous.
She's
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Gorgeous girls.
Ooh, Midnight Guard. Ooh. Wow.
Oh, a little common action right there.
I want to see some exciting stuff here. I want to get some crazy. Pondering Mage. Ooh.
Oh, there's a pondering his orb there.
Ooh, he's pondering 3 orbs even. Oh, beautiful. We got Bastion Inventor.
Right, these are all commons right here.
I forget this set. It could be in like any order. I think. I'm not really sure how this works.
We drafted it, but my eyes were glazed over the whole time. It's not really paying attention.
We got Stormkirk Patrol. Ooh.
Oh,
Very
okay,
nice.
very nice.
Camera
Nice
not
common there.
focusing.
Camera refuses to focus.
Ooh, I wouldn't want to focus for this one.
Oh, this is a
scary.
I call this one a creepy Rudy.
That was a little creepy. Ooh, the brazen wolves. Wow. They sure do look brazen. Insolent Neonate. Neonate. I sure hope he does.
This is not even Rudy.
It's Alex now.
You don't even know how to Rudy right.
Yeah, I'm running out of my Rudy's team. We got the cat, the long shot squad,
Whoa.
dogs. Good. Putrefy. Oh, very good.
A little uncommon action there for
Oh,
you.
we're getting into the uncommons. The Ether Hub.
Ether Hub.
I heard that's where you can code in blue skies and palm tree beaches. I'm making a Cryptoland joke.
Oh.
And I don't know why.
Is Cryptoland? I hope that's real. I hope that gets made.
No, it's already over.
Oh, come on.
Phantasmal Dragon. And our rare is a Savage Knuckleblade. Oh,
Yeah,
very
it's
nice.
a Savage
Nice.
Rudy right there.
Oh, wow. Oh, lovely. Gorgeous. And Q of Beetles is our playtest card.
And this was Rudy's high school car.
Oh.
These are all classic Rudy jokes. Shout out Alpha Investments.
Shout out Alpha Investments. That guy loves opening packs.
That guy does love opening packs, and I love watching him.
We should have bought the Weiss booster box.
We could have got $100. Spent $100 to open cards based on like
Ooh,
the
wow.
quintuplet show,
Sure,
or
we get
the,
all 5 quintuplets.
well, if we get the slime isekai, my favorite characters. I don't know what characters are in that
the
show.
slime.
The slime girl, the other girl with the boobs.
So yeah, we got a good haul there.
Yeah.
Great story. And they were playing Miku loudly the entire time.
There was nothing but Mika going on there.
Blasting Miku through all the speakers. And there was like a magic tournament happening. It was beautiful. It took me back to when we would blast Vocaloid music during Smash tournaments and everyone hated us. Anyways. Well, we were the ones running the tournaments, so it was only fair. Did you look in this binder, by the way?
No.
There were all these like Japanese card carts for some system that I don't even know.
Huh.
This store was crazy. Like you can see there's just like a wall of SNES games.
Yeah, they had all
here.
those like Japanese
GBA
Dreamcast games and like Sega Saturn stuff.
This was wild.
Sue heaven, as we said.
Shout out Sue.
Shout out Sue, another
Shout out
person who
Sue.
does not watch this.
Shout out to all the people not watching our video.
Shout out Jen, she's not watching.
Sometimes Jen watches. Well, she watches the Little Tree videos. I don't know if she'd watch these. These are pretty long. Anyways, let's talk about this for a while. Zelda the Wand of
CDI.
Gamelon. Demonstration disc not for resale being resold.
For $400.
Maybe we should shut this place down.
No. They were so nice in there. I don't want to do that to them.
Yeah, this glass case was just full of insane shit.
Yeah, Path of Radiance, Fire Emblem on GameCube for $350.
That one blows my mind.
It's like it's like literally just like it's moral to emulate this.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're giving Nintendo money. They had this nice little Metal Gear showcase booth thing. All sorts of cool stuff in here. They even have the model kit
Yo,
for Metal Gear Rex, maybe?
probably.
Ray? I can't remember which one is which.
I've just played Revengeance.
Oh, hell yeah. That's all you need.
I'm intending to play the other ones. I just procrastinate because I have too many games.
Alright.
Yeah, this.
So we've been watching a bunch of wrestling. And I was like, I know a few wrestlers from a game I would play as a kid at my friend's place. And I was like, oh shit, this is the one. And they had like all of these. As far back in all of these rows. Well, maybe not NFL Quarterback Club, but like most of these are all this game.
Yeah.
I remember that game being pretty fun.
We were big fans of the WCW versus NWO games. I feel like I mostly hear about Revenge, but people mention World Tour too.
This is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the Hollywood hat.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the caveman. That's
The Caveman. That as known today as the Big Show, or in AEW, as he's currently employed. No BS, Paul White. But
White.
in WCW, he was the Giant.
The Giant. All right, I see. Good. And here is
Stone Cold.
Steve Austin.
I don't know if I ever hear people talk about WWF Warzone. Talk about WWF No Mercy, like 97 or whatever.
And clearly this one was a hit because you can buy 30 copies of it.
I mean, there's also like 20 copies of Revenge. I think it's just like it's a wrestling game and it sounds like lame shit for nerds.
Look at all. It's beautiful.
And Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer.
Woo! And then we went to the Eaton Center again. We were just kind of bumming around.
Montreal Eaton Center.
And I was like,
things.
oh, if you've seen the previous episode where I ate at the food court, at the top of the Eaton Center, I was like, oh, there's some pretty good food up there. This time we got brisket, cheese, grilled cheese, barbecue brisket. Good sandwich.
Yeah,
It was pretty good.
It was really fucking tasty.
Pretty fucking tasty sandwich. Big fan. We both
And you
got
just
it.
like, I think you just leave your dishes on the table, and it's just cool. It's like we'd ask the guy at the
Yeah.
counter because we were like, "What are we supposed to do with this?" And he was like, "Oh, you just leave it there."
In the Toronto Eaton Center, that would never fly.
No, you'd get cussed out by like 7 people.
Yo, not only did we leave our dishes there, we're gonna leave this video here.
Whoa.